envision 3 female attorneys coming together to have our voices heard. Each of us would have different opinions, different passions, different backgrounds, and different views. Although we are different and unique, we are able to come together to discuss our experiences, navigating through the legal profession and this thing called life. Now, the vision has come alive, and we invite you each and every week to listen to us as we talk about what's trending in the news and our legal insight, tackle real-life issues that affect not only us as attorneys, but us as women of color. Hi, everybody, and welcome to our first inaugural episode 1 of No Further Questions, the long-awaited podcast that's getting ready to blow your mind. I'm Brandy, and to my left is...
Hi, I'm Taria Hutchinson. Hey, guys.
And to my right...
Sam Frazier. What's up?
My awesome co-host. So now we got to do a little bit of logistics. Let's play this disclaimer so we won't have any issues. Disclaimer. This podcast is intended to provide entertainment and general information. The information provided and the views given are not intended to constitute legal advice and should not be relied upon as legal representation. All views expressed on this podcast are our own and do not represent the opinions of any entity whatsoever we are affiliated with now or will be affiliated with in the future.
No, I'm going to reiterate it when it's done.
Oh, sorry. So now, we're going to start things differently since this is our first podcast, and we're going to introduce. So apparently, I think one of my co-hosts, Sam, over here is going to ask us questions so y'all can get to know us better. I'm a little nervous, so we'll see what she got.
Yeah, I haven't shared these questions, but I just want to reiterate the disclaimer. We are not giving y'all legal advice.
Nope.
Because we don't work for free.
And nobody's attorneys like that.
And the best legal advice that anyone could ever give you is call a lawyer.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, anyway, I always want to be a game show host, guys. So, Flip's hair. So, I have put together a few deep questions.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know.
So that the audience can get to know you better. Don't you guys want to get to know us, right?
Ma'am, I don't trust you.
Okay. So.
Un momento, por favor. Can I say, I plead the fifth if I don't want to answer? Can I do that?
No, because then nobody will get to know you. Why you want to plead the fifth?
Depending on your questions. Okay.
You got to answer these questions for the people. Okay?
For the people.
So let's just get right into it.
I don't trust her, Taria.
Okay.
Never trust a lawyer, right?
Right. Never trust a lawyer.
First question. What would you do if you knew you could not fail? What is one thing that you would do if you knew that you couldn't fail it?
Why are you making me think?
That's a hard one.
That is a hard one. Why are you
making
making
me
me
couldn't
think?
fail. How hard is that?
If I couldn't fail?
Right. If you could not fail.
I would open up a business.
Really?
Yes.
What type of business? Like a strip club?
No. A party planning business.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So
I already have a
event
name.
planning?
Yes.
What would the name be?
I
No,
cannot
don't tell the
you.
people.
Yeah, I cannot tell you.
Trademark. Patent
It's
pending.
coming 15 years from now.
Okay.
Yes.
So, what would you do, Brandy?
Something that's going to make me have money and keep money.
You know, I was thinking that too. I would rob a bank. Because I couldn't fail.
I was like, whatever it is, if I couldn't fail, it's something that need to help me make some money, generate some money.
Right.
So if it's robbing a bank and I couldn't get away with it, yes, I'm taking everything out the bank.
Change. Give me that purse.
And if they got the little gold coins.
I want the mints too. Give me the mints.
I want all that.
You know, because
whatever maybe.
the bank be so cheap with their candy too. You notice that? Like them cheap dum-dums. I done put all my money in here. Y'all gonna give me some dum-dums?
But you going to the bank and getting the dum-dums though.
They're delicious, though.
Please.
The cotton candy.
The lollipops are always too small. I'm going to need something like a blow pop.
They don't tell you how many you can take, though. So take 4.
I don't want 12 little white sticks in my purse.
Beggars can't be choosy.
So, question. How vested are you guys in social media? Like, do you live for likes? Do you not care about likes? Do you unfriend people who don't like your pictures? Like, what is your position on social media? Because I know some people take it seriously.
It should be removed.
Social media entirely. They should get rid of it.
Elaborate, counselor.
I just think people overshare, and it's not authentic anymore. So for me, get rid of all of it. And
Right.
let's just go back to the dial phones, to writing letters,
Right.
email, AOL style.
Letters.
Yes.
Ooh, child. Let me
Yes.
tell you something. If I had to write a letter for my bills,
I use checks. Do you not use checks?
I have a checkbook.
Do you use it?
Not anymore. I still have some checks.
I have a checking account.
Oh, so you don't use I use checks. I'm
writes
here
a
for all the
letter, too.
people.
I was like,
Shout out to anyone who loves a woman of the vintage.
Because
and-
she's single.
yeah.
Traditional.
She's single,
Traditional.
single.
And I like
She's
long
single,
walks
single.
on the beach and long walks at the museum.
She like to get food
and
out
the
too.
and the museums, child. She like somebody come take Saria to a museum.
Yes.
You know what I like about the museums? That happy hour that's on like Thursdays.
The Fine Arts Museum.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Look at
You
Saria's
don't,
face.
you don't like the fine art that's in the fine art museum?
Yes.
No,
but what
child.
makes it finer is that glass of wine.
No, I don't like the fine art.
Anyways, if anyone
It's
likes
too
long
quiet.
walks to the museums, I'm available.
Long walks to the museums. If anyone likes long walks to the club, let me know.
If anybody want to flew me out, hit me
Okay,
up.
okay. Listen, guys, I'm talk show host. They're supposed to be getting to know y'all.
I didn't even answer the question about
Well,
the
answer
social
the
media.
question. How
I
you
don't
feel about
care.
social media?
I don't care. I use
You
it for
own it all the
business.
time, Brie.
Cause I'm trying to get some followers for business. It's all about making a coin.
Oh, okay. Your coinage.
Yes, I gotta increase my coinage.
Okay.
What about
me?
you?
So for social media, for me, I think people take it too serious, and I'm not that committed to it. You know, like people get really vested. You know, like people will text you and be like, I sent you a friend request. It's like, I haven't been on there in like 2 weeks. You know, so don't take it personal. You know, if I don't like your picture, charge it to my head, not my heart. I'm not going to be scrolling. I'm not on social media that often. Like, I log out of all my accounts on my phone.
The only reason why I don't, because I don't like putting in passwords.
So here's my question. Do you friend the people that you work with?
No.
Absolutely not.
Why?
Nope.
How am I going to talk about them?
That sums it up.
They see your post.
So do you delete their friend request?
Sure do.
Or do you just hold it there?
Because you can still look at it if it's
So
holding.
I hold them there.
I heard you can still look at my
Put 'em
stuff
in-
if it's holding.
No, I hold
Put them in prison, in social media
Yeah,
prison.
yeah.
Not that many people ask to be my friend that I have worked with in the past.
That
though.
tells a lot
Everybody
about you
wants
as an employee.
They don't want to know me, and I don't want to know them.
They
huh?
don't.
No, it's been a few people that I'm friends with. It's been a
Yeah,
few
I
people.
really pick and choose my friends at work, and it's probably where now I would say 2 out of hundreds.
Like, you can't be a snitch, you know?
And I don't like snitches. They
Like,
get
you can't
stitches.
you can't be like posting stuff. Like, there are rules for coworkers as friends on social media. Like, you can't bring up stuff that you seen on social media at work.
Yeah.
Oh,
Girl.
Taria, I saw where you went
You
to
was
New
turned
Orleans.
up. Yep. And when
Don't
you
be bringing
supposed to
that
be
in
working
here.
from home, but you was in New Orleans.
Don't we bring that in
See,
here.
I don't need you to tell my business.
Right.
That's why they stay in the friend request.
Right.
I delete them because I heard that they can still see what you doing.
So I left my last job. I left my employees or my coworkers in the friend request for over 12 months. And that's actually how they found out that I had a new job, because I added them as friends on Facebook.
That sounds like a celebration.
It was. Everybody was like, oh, I'm your friend on Facebook.
So, everyone out there, y'all should know, if you ask Taria to be your friend and y'all work with her, when she get a new job, she gonna hit it accept. But
12
until
months.
then-
12 months.
Right.
Hold on
Until
them 12
then,
minutes.
You better just
You
hold
sit
your
there.
mule, child.
Okay, Shirley Caesar.
I don't even check for requests that much, you know. Also, is it weird? Like, have y'all ever had this happen to you where someone feels like they know you because y'all are friends on social media?
I have Instagram besties.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Explain that.
I have Instagram
What is an
besties.
Instagram bestie?
I mean, I have friends that that I met on Instagram, and we be out there. Hey, they come to my events, my speed dating events and stuff. They support. I put them to work.
That's what's up. Shout them out.
Yeah.
Shout out
their
Instagram
names?
besties.
What's their
Sexy
Instagram?
Lips 69.
right? What's their little handle?
Oh my
I
god.
can't remember their handle, but I know their names. So like one, Stanisha Niche, she do the cakes in a jar. The desserts in a jar. I met her through an event and through Instagram.
Are they good? If so, tell her bring us some up here. I'm hungry.
They're definitely good. Also, Zan, she's a realtor and she does the Skate Girls Project. I met her through Instagram and she's came to one of my events and helped out. I was just at Brunch's event. I met them out, but I follow them on Instagram. So yeah.
Okay, so my next question for y'all, because we ain't got that long, right? And we're very, important people. If you had the option to know the date and circumstance of your death, would you want to?
No.
Yes. So I could right all my wrongs and try to do as much stuff as possible.
I would just live my best life. Forget right and wrong. Somebody got offended. My bad.
It depends, right? Like, I would be the person, like, peeking through it. I'd be like, does that say die by fire? And then I'd be like, no, don't tell me when. No.
That might want to know. I don't know. I don't think I want to know.
I know.
I think I just want to live my best life and figure it out later.
What is, like, the worst way you think to die?
Alive.
You can't die alive.
Buried alive.
Oh. I was like, die alive.
Yeah, buried alive.
We wasn't drinking up here.
No, we ain't got that tequila.
So what do you think, Tari?
From an illness?
You think that's the worst?
Because it's long.
I feel like it is because people have to see. I think death is more about the people surrounding you than you. It's you yourself, right? So your family and your friends have to suffer as you're going through, and you kind of have a timestamp as to when your time ends. So then you're having to process that.
But see, I kind of like that idea because then you could at least say, like, goodbye, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Versus, like, if, like,
instant.
For example, like, you see those earthquakes where, like, people, like, the building, like, crashes on people, and then they're like, they're still in there, but the firefighters are working to get them out.
Buried alive.
That's true. That is buried alive. But you know what? I actually think the worst death would be either drowning or getting caught on fire.
Anything where I'm still alive and going through it.
Right.
It's worse.
Okay.
Like,
So
that's the thing.
anyone out there, if Brandy either needs to die from a gunshot wound to the head.
It got to be instant. If you don't kill me, do it instant.
Right.
I don't do pain.
So, another question. What angers you most about this country, the United States of America?
No comment. I plead the fifth.
Whatever. What about you, Tria?
Our entitlement. Because we believe that we are the perfect country.
We are. Duh.
And we can do no wrong. And we take, like, the small things. Like, we have bottles of water at this table, right?
But everybody want Perrier.
I mean, I love sparkling water. I think
Entitlements.
sparkling water.
Entitlements.
I really don't normally drink Nestle, but
I will take your Nestle. I love Nestle. Actually, I like Avion.
And for that comment I just made, right?
Yeah.
I don't normally drink Nestle.
Right.
Versus there are places where they wish that they could have a bottle of Nestle water.
Right.
And I feel like
Or
that's
just water, period.
Or just water, period. I
Clean
think that's
water.
where that angers me is that we're just not more appreciative of what we have.
Right. So I would say it's a tie for me between, like, racism. Like, why are we still going through this? Like, why are we still going through racism? And people valuing animals' lives equivalent to human life. I'm not saying that you should torture animals. Don't get me wrong there. But I know that there are people out there that truly believe that they should go and help all of the homeless cats and dogs and will pass up a homeless man and say that he needs to go get a job but won't give him a sandwich. I'm like, come on, guys. We have to start valuing human life and treating people as human beings and not stop treating animals as human beings and start treating them as animals.
I agree.
And stop racism, too. 'Cause, I mean, just racism is so whack to me. Like, why are we even doing that?
Kumbaya.
No, but it's just like, Like, have you ever noticed the stuff that racist people say is so dated?
Yeah.
It's like, come up with a new.
Why? Because
With a new
racism
term.
is still the same.
Yeah, but it's,
Like, racism.
it's like, why are we still calling like black people monkeys? Like,
Colored. We still colored.
color, you know, or like the whole thing with, you know, just the, I don't know, racism. Listen, guys, it's so many other things to have opinions about. Let's put racism to bed.
And I think that is a good topic and a good way to end our first show. So thank you all for tuning in to our first inaugural episode of No Further Questions. And catch us every week, same time, same bat channel. And also, too, just know that we're going to come to you with legal advice, general legal advice, because, again, we're not your lawyers. And talk about what's new and trending in this great state or the world and, you know, the U.S. So tune in, keep watching, follow us. Again, my name is Brandy, and you can follow me on Instagram at BrandJanae. And to my left,
I'm Taria, and you can follow me on Instagram, simply being T.
and to my right,
It's Sam Frazier, and you can't follow me anywhere.
I always got to be there one extra. Thank y'all again for tuning in, and catch us next week for our next episode.